2018, and welcome to Coffee Chat Adulting, Part 4 with guest speaker Jennifer Cowan. Today we are going to be talking about the apartment and living in an apartment. Now, for those of you who are not in the Midwest, we here in the Midwest had a major snowstorm last night. We are snowed in, my friends, and we are unable to go to work today. I couldn't even get out of my driveway, and that was a scary situation. So I have an impromptu snow day. As you can see, snowflakes, snow day, snowstorm, but that ain't going to stop me and Jennifer Cowan from going live right now to talk to you about living in an apartment. Now, some of you, like myself, have maybe getting the itch to go live in an apartment. Maybe you want to go out of state. Maybe you just want to live on your own in a different, town that you live in. Regardless of how you're feeling, you may have gotten that desire to go and live in an apartment. And for those of you like myself who may not know all the ins and outs about living in an apartment, a lot of questions can arise. Sure, it would be a lot of fun to own your own place, to crash whenever you want, to sleep in, have people over, etc. But there may be some other burning questions that we need to address. So without further ado, let's get Jennifer on. Jennifer is back. She is a registered polysomnographic sleep specialist. I'm going to send her an invite to come join us live. She's going to come join us live, and we're going to have a heck of a good time. So hold on. In 3 minutes, in 3 seconds, you will see Jennifer appear on the screen. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jennifer Cowan back to Coffee Chat Facebook Live and Instagram Live. So thank you guys. Hi, Jennifer.
Yay, you can see me.
I can see you. Can you see me?
I can see you. Is the volume okay?
The volume is perfect, my friend.
Okay, good. Because that's always what I worry about. And anytime I've talked with people online, sometimes they can't hear me very well. So I wanted to make sure in case we have good information for people. And I hope so. I hope that my experiences help someone out there.
They definitely will, Jennifer. And not only are we streaming right now live on Instagram Live, we are live on Facebook Live. We're doing it all.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, but yes, I definitely had an adult apartment thing happen today.
What happened?
Well, because of where I live near work. I live close enough to a grocery store, but I'm someone who I like to do all my shopping at once because the more I go to a grocery store, the more I want to buy things that aren't the best choices.
Yes.
So, since I don't have a vehicle, haven't had a vehicle the entire time I've lived in the city, because we have such great transportation, it does require you to carry a lot of things. So
yes, it
what
does.
has happened over the years is that you can get your groceries delivered, which is fantastic.
Yes.
But because, as you mentioned, the big snowstorm that we had,
yes,
my grocery delivery was canceled. So, hey, great for this situation in the sense of I was afraid they were going to have to, I was afraid they were going to be running behind and they were going to interrupt our chat here. But yes, as a grown-up, it's good to not let all your groceries run down to nothing and be waiting on your groceries that are never going to come.
Oh no! Did they give you an update of when they're going to come back?
Yeah, I just basically had to put in for another delivery day. So I did that, but it's 2 days away. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not prepared. So hopefully, I know it's so funny, but this is one of the things that probably should have planned for.
That's okay.
But I do. It's not like I will be on food. I live in a so
right.
I was just going to food prep and everything tomorrow before I started work. So, I mean, these are all actually really great things that happen to you when you have basically you're managing your own time. You're managing now the mom and the dad of
yourself.
Life.
Yes.
Exactly. And that's kind of what happens, when you go out on your own, is that you yeah, it's great to be the boss, but also sometimes, gosh, I really would just be taken care of.
Right?
Like,
who doesn't?
I wish I would have appreciated it more when I was living at home and had my mom and dad to take care of me. But yeah, this is a great example for what part of having your own space requires.
Right.
Certainly requires responsibility, obviously, because we are having to manage everything. You're managing bills, and managing the housework, and you're having to, if you don't have roommates, you have to do it all yourself.
Exactly.
So it's having to force you into being an adult, and some of us resist that all our life, including myself.
Right.
But it's something that you certainly learn.
Huh. Hey guys, we just lost connection. We'll be back. Hold on. Are we live? Jennifer? So Jennifer was talking about how we experience a lot of technical difficulties as adults. We have to learn how to be adept. We have to learn how to, accept the things that go wrong and to rebound from them in the positive way possible. And so just like, yeah, I'm still live, Brendan. I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on Instagram right now. Jennifer just disconnected because she's having some internet trouble due to the storm. So until she gets the internet connection back, I am going to be taking over. All right. So Jennifer just tuned back in. View video. Add Jennifer. Can you guys hear us okay? Jennifer? Okay, bear with us. Hi!
Hi, I guess it was me, and I was thinking, oh no, it's you, because you had the power out, but it certainly could be on my end as well. So sorry about that.
No, that's okay. So let's jump right on into the questions that I have for you. Okay, so last week I've mentioned you're a registered polysomnographic technologist. Basically, you are a certified sleep specialist at Rush Memorial Hospital in downtown Chicago. And, you're practically almost always on call. Like with the snowstorm, you can get, people who aren't able to come into work and you may be asked to fill in, right?
Gosh, I hope not.
Well, that certainly has happened before in the past.
It has happened, yes, it has happened, absolutely. And I guess that's one thing about maybe the positive and negative of living near work is that certainly me and another co-worker the ones they go to because we just walk to work. So,
right. So how has having your own place allowed you to be this responsible yet adept employee at Rush? How has having your own apartment, shaped you as an employee?
Well, I think certainly having to manage all your own responsibilities and time management, whatever it is you can call it, whether it's like budgeting your your time and budgeting, in a sense, your life. I know for me, yes, one of the reasons that I chose to live this close to work was because I work for shifts. Right. So I just want to be at work, and then when I'm not at work, I just want to be home. That requires me to organize. That's how I organize my time, and you do that at work as well. For me personally, my job is nonstop. Don't really get a break. I'm responsible for patients all night long. Yes. So as soon as I hit the door, I'm go, go, go. There's no downtime. So,
Right.
So, yeah, that's why one reason that, yeah, I live close to work, because I need as much time for myself as I can.
Right.
But when you're at your job, yeah, organization is a big thing because you need to be prepared. And so, obviously, life's going to throw things at you that you can't expect.
Right.
But you want to be prepared. So, just like when you're living in an apartment, you need to be prepared. And as I mentioned earlier, I didn't do a very good job at that.
That's okay. It happens. You just got to rebound.
Happens, right. So, when you're caught off guard or something like that. But yes, preparing your time is probably the big issue, and how you organize that are probably a big relationship between having an apartment and being at work.
Right.
The preparation that goes into it, the organization that goes into it.
Right. And so, like you mentioned, you have your own space, your own place, and you're your own boss, you're your own, your own person. And aside from having your own privacy and having that sense of ownership, what are some of the other advantages of having your own place?
Oh, I do like my privacy.
Same.
I chose not to have roommates, although sometimes it's great to have one sharing the finances. But other things that are, certainly you have to consider would be, for me, since I have to sleep during the day, for me, it's important about your neighbors and noise levels, those types of things are pros and cons. And there's always these things you can't prepare for. There are the things you can do prior to living in a new space. You can do some research on, hey, what's my commute like? So you are going to do run during the time when you would be how would it be getting to work and back during those times. Also, like I said, needs of getting necessities.
Yeah.
Types of things. You want to check out areas and those spaces. What's important to you? Prioritize. Is location important to you? Is budget important to you? Do you have a pet? Do you not have a pet?
Right.
Those things that you consider. Also, a lot of things that people don't think about. I know when I first rented apartment, I didn't care. I didn't care about any of that. I was just going to be out on my own, and it was going to be great.
Yeah.
And you don't think about moving expenses. You don't think about you have to have renter's insurance. How much your utility is going to cost you that you need to think about prior to that. Like I said, a lot of this, my own living by myself was a huge learning experience, but it's also fantastic at the same time.
Right.
To be kind of the first thing to be an adult, because when you're in college or school, you kind of get get to wade the water a little bit of having to be an adult. You have some of your responsibilities that are required to do, show up in class, finish
manage a dorm room.
Time. Exactly, and socialize. How much time you spend doing that versus studying. It's all the same. And balancing that, I'm going to talk about sleep, how important that is, socializing and staying up and putting off things like, I don't have any clean clothes to wear on Monday morning for work because I didn't do laundry. Those types of things that, I'm very good at learning the hard way, and it kind of has to, I have to learn the hard way a few times
Right.
before I actually I really don't want to be in the situation again. So yeah, I mean, having your own space is great. I recommend it to everybody, and I'm sure I even thought about it. I was like, oh, I should invite my friends on here who also have their own places and who interact, and how we each live probably different. Because I've certainly considered having roommates before, but then you think about, oh gosh, would that ruin our relationship because we have such a different
Right.
style of living.
Right. And what would you say are some of the downsides? Because when, like you said in the beginning, when you want to get your own apartment, you're like, okay, this is off to the races. We're going to have so much fun. I'm going to be Miss Little Independent over here, and everything's going to be so great. But what are some of the downsides to bring me to reality? Lay some reality on us.
Yeah, lay some reality on you.
Please.
Financial responsibilities are always a big reality of having to choose between, gosh, I really would love to go out with my friends, but if I do that, I may not be able to pay my phone bill.
Right.
Certainly, it's very important, again, learning the hard way, to pay your bills on time. It affects your credit. And, you'll think, oh, late on this, no big deal, really only doesn't hurt anybody. Maybe just fix myself. But yeah, if you are somebody who follows your credit from month to month, one late bill has a huge impact on the score, which can sometimes come into account for an apartment. A lot of people screen their residents to make sure they are actually responsible. So there are tough choices that come with being independently, is that you do have to make some compromises. So I would say that's a downside, because me, I don't like to make compromises. I'm kind of a big kid at heart, and I want to be able to just go out and have fun whenever I want, and I'm sure most people are like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, when that's a big reality that you face, you're like, oh, well, I guess I need to stay home and food prep instead of going out and having lunch with some friends. I mean, you can find other things to do than spending, obviously, to get together. But yeah, it's a lot of, okay, we want to enjoy time together, is going out and doing something together. So that's, I would say, a downside is having to compromise, choose between doing a grown-up thing, like staying and making your own meal, staying and spending your time doing laundry, time doing cleaning. So for myself, that's probably the hardest thing for me to learn. And it's, sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I make choices that are going to make it difficult on myself come around to, work week time. So yeah, certainly the choices you end up having to make between doing something fun, doing something you want, versus doing something.
Exactly. And so with that said, we have to choose and we have to prioritize, and, do we live a little or do we stay within our means? What are some of the top 3 things that the Coffee Chat Squad needs to take into consideration when they're thinking about potentially renting an apartment? You've laid down a beautiful table of information, but in your opinion and over your, your journey of renting an apartment, what are the top 3 things that we need to take into consideration off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, certainly I would think budget would be number 1.
Budget.
Yeah, budget. Number 2 would be, time and responsibility. And number 3, is it something that is good for you right now?
That's
really
a beautiful answer.
Yeah, is it good for you right now? Because a lot of us, I know myself, spent time. I want to be a grown-up. I just want to be a grown-up, when I was younger.
Yes.
And you don't realize that the majority of your life, no. So there's very little time that you actually spend being, in a sense, not 100% responsible for yourself.
Right.
So there is time, plenty of time ahead of you to be on your own or have the added responsibility of basically fighting for yourself. So the big thing is it right for you right now?
Beautiful.
Because for a lot of people, that may not be the case. And it can always change. I mean, me as someone who's been on my own for a long time, there may come a time when it's no longer right
Right.
to be alone. Maybe, I have to go back home or, any number of reasons. So one, is it the right time for you to move out on your own and take on a lot of these responsibilities?
Okay. Does anybody listening right now on Facebook or Instagram have any questions for Jennifer and myself about living in an apartment? And I definitely...
I know I go off on tangents.
No. You provided beautiful answers and examples that really drew us in.
When Maggie asked me about doing this, oh my gosh, you really don't think about it at the time, how much thought goes into moving out on your own. I just wanted to do it, and then you get there, this is great, and
then reality hits you.
And then you're kind of like, well, this is great, but a lot of times it's not so great. So now's the time to kind of there's any kind of burning questions that you have about
living in an apartment, what goes into it, and more extrapolation.
Right. And it could be some people tuning in, maybe they're like,
they don't have any questions right now. And if you don't have any questions right now, you can send your question in the comment section below on Instagram and on Facebook. And if you want, you can send them to thecoffeechat@yahoo.com. Thecoffeechat@yahoo.com. Put Jennifer Apartment in the subject line, and she will get back to you with those questions, with those answers to your burning questions. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for coming on to Coffee Chat, Facebook, and Instagram Live. You are the first person to make 2 appearances back-to-back in 2 weeks.
People are going to get so sick of listening to
no,
me.
No one's going to get sick of listening to you. We love listening to you. You provide the best insight and the wisdom that we need to truly live life in the most meaningful and holistic and real way possible.
Well, I hope so. I hope that it does help, someone out there, because that's certainly what, I feel like our purpose is to
help others.
Be of service to other people.
I agree. Well, thank you, Jennifer, for joining us. And Coffee Chat Adulting with Coffee Chat Part 5 Sports returns on December 2nd, Sunday, December 2nd, with Brendan Lawler on the Coffee Chat Facebook page at 1 p.m. Tune in this Sunday, December 2nd, 2018 at 1 p.m. Central on the Coffee Chat Facebook page for Brendan Lawler's amazing debut on Coffee Chat. He's going to talk about his sports background and how you can go back and look at your background so that you can start piecing together your story in order to put the next steps of your life together. Big round of applause and thank you to Jennifer Cowan for joining us this week. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you all next week, Sunday, December 2nd at 1 p.m. Central on the Coffee Chat Facebook page. See you guys next week. Bye. Thank you. Stay safe, stay warm, and be careful out on those roads. Bye, Jennifer. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Maggie. Thank you.
Of course.